I ran across this. I was looking for another quote and I just couldn't find it, but I found this one and I thought it was pretty good. Listen, listen closely. Erich used to say about the Mondele and the rest of us, we're all in the same boat. Now, the purpose of a boat captain is to deliver the passengers across the water to their destination. But then he added, Baba is the only captain who wants the boat to sink. I'll read that again. Erich used to say about the Mandalay and the rest of us, we're all in the same boat. Now, the purpose of a boat captain is to deliver the passengers across the water to their destination. But then Erich added, Baba is the only captain who wants the boat to sink. I just
Oh
thought that
man.
was, I just ran across that. I forgot about that. So anyway, what we have to, again, we have Pratap, and I want to mention that, he spent so many intimate times in those informal gatherings at Guruprasad with Baba. And I was hoping, Pratap, that you witness Baba's exchange with a lot of his close ones there at, firsthand. Are there some of those exchanges with Baba that you remember? Some of the funny incidents that happened when you were there with Baba? I mean, can you start out with a little bit of that? Because there are not many people who, I mean, left on Earth who were there as, as kind of frequently as you were. And it would be nice to take us to some of those little gatherings in the side room, I think, of Guru Prasad. So take it from there.
Avtar Meher Baba ki Jai.
Jai Baba.
Can, Jai, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you fine. Everybody hear him
Uh,
okay? Yeah.
yes, thank you. Now, in fact, I myself had thought about telling you something, some amusing moments in Guru Prasad, and you have spoken the same thing.
Oh, good.
Before, uh, what, how Baba's darbar used to be, how Baba's court used to be. One may think that a spiritual master of that status must be a very serious person, sitting straight like this, and all the people who are followers, they will be, I mean, just sitting there with their very serious faces and not talking loudly, just murmuring with each other. That may be the scene one may imagine about Meher Baba's court. But believe me, it was quite contrary to that. Baba's Baba's atmosphere around Baba used to be so very playful, so very agile, and so very energetic. And Baba himself will never keep quiet and serious and all that. Never. And his mood or his expressions will be changing every second there will be very sharp changes in his expression. That was the beauty of the whole atmosphere. And I'm going to tell you something, some of the incidents which we have witnessed there in Baba's presence. I i i, I I think you can hear me, no, all
Yeah.
of you.
Yeah, we hear you good.
Thank you. Yes, now whenever Baba's divinity to the highest state and Baba's humanity, human side to the that also to the highest state. Both were both were blended in Baba into perfection. And one cannot make out when Baba is sitting there. One cannot make out as to when that divinity comes up or when that human side comes up. It was so very swift and so very sharp that when Baba is giving some serious discourse, and one cannot make out as to when he will create some amusing moment or amusing remark he will pass, that one could not, I mean, imagine. When I see all you people here, so many people from the Friday group, that day, first time when I appeared before you, I have seen so many familiar faces, which I have seen in the Friday groups also. And one incident which came to my mind, there only I was to say about it, but today I take a chance to say about it that in 1955, Sarmas, Baba was giving some discourse. Baba, while giving discourse, Baba will appear to be serious. So Baba was giving discourse, and people were listening very with a focused mind on Baba. And one person from some far off place, he was also a participant in that service, and Baba noticed him to be sitting on a far end. And thereafter, in the afternoon, Baba saw him on the other end, other corner. In the next day, Baba saw him midway in between. And again in the evening, Baba saw him somewhere else. And Baba looks at him and then says, I am God, all pervading. It looks that you are also all pervading. That was Meher Baba's nature. That was Meher Baba's nature. One cannot make out to when he will cut some joke or cut some create some amazing moments. One cannot make out. In Guru Prasad, whenever Baba used to start from Mera Gam, there will be circular issued right quite some days before, and giving the entire program, detailed program of Mer Baba, what time Baba will be starting from Mera Azad, who will be driving the car, who will be the accompaniments of Mer Baba, and what time he will, probable time he will reach Guru Prasad, and how many days he is going to spend in Guru Prasad. The whole program will be chalked out. And then there will be a very serious note that nobody should try to see Meher Baba when he is in Guru Prasad. It is very strict. Nobody should try to see. Not only that, but you happen to see him, to see his car on the road, you have to turn your faces away from the car. The other side, you had to turn your faces the other side, not to look at Baba. They were the instructions. Thereafter, nobody should linger around Guru Prasad with a hope to see Baba somehow. Because Baba used to when to stroll in the garden many a time. So with that hope, people may come and stand there just to see, have a glimpse of Baba. That was also forbidden. And all the Baba lovers in Pune, especially when we people live here, never used to break any of Baba's rules. Because Dr. Ghani had very forcefully told us that you should never displease Baba. You should never displease Baba. Don't act anything against his wishes. That used to be the standing uh, advice for us, all of us. So we never used to go to Guru Prasad. We never used to try to see to Baba. After Baba comes in Guruprasad, he starts staying in Guruprasad. He is getting his food from Indra house, and the Mandli is getting food from a nearby guest house, nearby hotel. So all these arrangements were being made. They were made and they were in action. Now, when we never used to not even go that side, but if we happen to pass the road right in front of Guru Prasad, we'll not take that road. We'll take a far off road. And if at all we have to cross Guru Prasad, we'll go from that side. But not anywhere near Guru Prasad. That used to be our usual practice. And then say that God man, he he makes all these big. I am sorry if I'm a little bit take a freedom to speak very openly. He makes all this show of, I mean, seriousness, and then asking the Peter to remain away from Guru Prasad, then not to try to swing here. All that seriousness is created, and Baba is stating, we know that Baba has come to Guru Prasad. We used to come to know Baba has come to Guru Prasad, and that we have to take care that we are not to go that side. But then he is not able to keep quiet. We may try to remain away from him, but he does. He cannot do that. He is also he is always keen to see his lovers. In fact, it should be the other way. We should be keen to see him. We were keen to see him, but we are forbidden from doing so. And then Baba, out of his curiosity to see the people, he will send a message to K.K. Ramakrishnan that Baba wants usual people, not a ladies, only gents. And the gents also, those who can afford to come and visit Guru Prasad. So Baba would, through Ramakrishnan, Baba would give a message that Baba wants people, or the usual people with the names, to be in Guru Prasad on Sunday at 8 o'clock in the morning. And that was the greatest joy for all of us. I mean, just waiting for that Sunday to come, and with best of our clothes, with nice shaving, we would just to look so very appealable to Baba. Everyone will try to that, and we'll present ourselves on that particular time, on that particular day, and look at the scene now. Baba is sitting in that Mandali hall, just adjacent to the main hall. There was a Mandali hall. Baba is sitting there on his cushion chair. Only Eraj is there inside. Nobody else is there. We are all waiting outside for Baba to call us inside. We are made to wait outside. After about 5-10 minutes, Baba will call every one of us, everyone. So all that group of, say, about 14, 15 people, we enter the Mandali hall, and Baba is sitting there with a artificial seriousness on his face. He will ask, do you know since when I am here in Guru Prasad? Some of us will say, yes, Baba. We know that you have come on such and such day. Oh, you knew that. You knew that I have come to Guru Prasad. Yes, Baba. According to you, there. the circular program, we knew that you had come, and still none of you thought, still none of you thought that you should go to me, you should come to me, you should inquire about me, you should inquire about my health, you should just inquire as to whether I require anything. None of you felt that. And you call yourself lovers, my lovers. These are the type of lovers you are. You should feel ashamed of it. What we can say? We'll just keep quiet. Now I don't want to see anyone face. So get out of the hall. Go out. I don't sit on my chest. Baba used to gesture like that. Don't sit on my chest. Can get lost. I don't want to see your faces. The whole group of about 50 people just come out, and we are stand not on the veranda, just down below, down the staircase. We wait there, and Baba shows that he is very serious, and he is talking something serious with the carriage inside. And after about say 5 7 minutes, he will again call all these people. So again, that group of 15 will go inside, and Baba will again repeat. I am really surprised how none of you thought that you should come to me and inquire about my health and about whatever, whether I need anything. None of you thought. What type of lovers you are? I just surprised to see this. But Baba, someone of says, but Baba, in the circular, we were we were told not to disturb you, not to try to see you, and how we could come when there are strict instructions that none of us should come and visit you. We would have displeased you then in that case. And Baba would pass a very beautiful remark. It was so very a, a touching thing which is we would say is that circular instructions are for the whole world, but you are my own people. You belong to my family. He would say this in Gujarati. RH will translate into Gujarati. આ તો દુનિયા માટે છે. આ instruction તો દુનિયા માટે. These instructions are for the world. But you are my own people. તમે તો મારા ઘેરના છો. You belong to my family. Then we have nothing to say about it. We just keep quiet. Baba would ask her to hold your ears. Sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down. 3 times you will do. Then everything will appear to be quite happy. Ending with happy note. And then thereafter, Baba would say that whenever you people are free, you can come to Guruprasad. And the most opportunity that we would take of this freedom which was given to us. Any time, even odd days, even odd times in the sense when Baba is sitting there, we would pass, pass through the gate of Guruprasad. Then if Baba is sitting in the Mandali hall, we will peep in, and along with the Mandali, we will sit there, spend time with Baba. Many a times it used to happen, and then the whole atmosphere used to be always very playful, always very playful. There was no seriousness and never at time. After we have taken utmost opportunities during that time. And then in the morning, Baba would attend to some correspondence and then giving some instructions and all that, discussing some other matters. But this along with the conversation with people, that also goes on simultaneously. But in the afternoon, he will be in the mood of playing cards. Many times he would play in a mood of playing cards. Then we will start playing cards with Baba. There will be about a group of 20, 25 people, 30 people playing, taking part in playing cards. Can you imagine? There are 52 cards. There are total 52 cards in a one cat. There are 52 cards. And hardly we would get two cards each. With that two cards, you have to play the game of La Risk. And the sitting arrangement will be that Baba is sitting on the chair. The next man will be opposite side, then Baba's side, then opposite side, then Baba's side. Alternatively, will be there. And on both the sides of Baba, there will be people of the opposite side sitting on both the sides. And there will be semicircle, and Baba will be sitting. Then many a times, whatever it may be the cards, Baba would say, trump, whatever. He will show the card, and that will be the trump. And within, I mean, just one or two cards, if there are two cards, the game will finish within seconds. And then the losing party have to rub their noses on the floor. They have to rub the noses on the floor. And all the winning party would, in a chorus, they would say, Chalo, ghiso. Ghiso means rub your noses. In a chorus, they will shout out, Chalo, ghiso, with very happy for their win. And most of the people, we used to prefer to sit in the opposite side, because in that case we could get more opportunities to rub our noses in front of Baba. That was that was our feeling, that this is best opportunity for us to rub our noses before Baba. And in that case, once it so happened that I was uh, shuffling the cards and then distributing it. The first we have to give to Baba, thereafter to other people. So I was standing, I had shuffled the cards, and then two cards, only had two cards with to be distributed all, because there were so many people. So I gave two cards to Baba, and as I was proceeding further, Baba stopped me very seriously, on all the seriousness on his face. He's asking me, have you taken bath today? Have you taken bath today? I, I could immediately make out what Baba must have got very bad cards. So I just requested Baba, please give the card back to me. I will give you another card. No, why? No, no. I will call out Trump with these cards only. And he does that. But then how win? How he can win with small cards, smallest cards? How he can win? So there will be all cheating. He will he will ask the members of his group whether anybody is having the ass, whether anybody is having the king and the highest card, everybody. And if somebody is having, he will call for that card for himself and give his lowest card to that person. And then he will win. Ultimately, he is the winner every time. And every time we have to rub our noses. This was very enjoyable game, really. To tell you the truth, the day when this happened, Baba asked me whether you have taken bath. That day, I had really never not taken bath, because there was low pressure. We were staying on the third floor, and because the low pressure, we couldn't get enough water. So I really could not get bath. It was just a coincidence. Baba asked me, mine not taking bath, and Baba asked me exactly the same question whether you have taken bath today. I didn't disclose that. I just kept quiet.
Yeah. So he kind of knew.
And then there was one man by name Jal Idul. He was a Parsi gentleman, a very thin and very, what should I say, very of a very soft person, very a person whose presence cannot be noticed by people. Such a such a insignificant personality. He was. Nobody will take note of his presence there. Such a person was there, but he was very nice person, really, and not talking, just sitting in a corner with his folded hand and looking at Baba, just looking at Baba, staring at Baba. That used to be that person. Every time he comes, and he will not fail to come. Every time he comes there, he will sit, take a corner, hold his hand like this, and look at Baba. Now see the mischief that Meher Baba used to play. Baba, when we are playing cards with Baba, Baba would ask that person to keep a score as to which party gains how many marks. So he is a scorer. He is a scorekeeper. He has to keep the account as to which party has gone has received how many marks. And he Baba would ask him occasionally, just call, what is the score? So he will call out the score: 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 2, something like that. It is required to be maintained that way. The winning party, if the winning party scoring is 5 points, and the losing party has no point, then 5-0 or 5-love. That used to be the method of, you must be knowing about this method of calling out the score. So that man used to keep the score, and in his own thoughts, how Baba's selection is a most mischievous person. Such a person who is so very invisible, so very unnoticeable by the people, so very, I mean, very soft, soft speaking man. He's kept as a scorer, and abruptly Baba was nodding, yes, what is the score? And he will speak out whatever comes to his mouth, not properly keeping the account of how many wins and how many losses. Not keeping proper account, he will just call out any score.
Any old score.
And Baba would feel very happy. This man is the best scorer. He calls out whatever comes to his mouth. That was such a nice, enjoyable time for all of us. Now, this man, Jayal Idol, there is one other incident which I tell you, very very touching incident. I tell you, during 1955 Sahwas, people, they first meet Baba, they will bring big garlands for Baba, and quite some time will be spent in garlanding Baba and taking Baba's darshan. Baba never allowed these every day. Only the first day and the first session only. People were allowed to take garland Baba. People allowed to take Baba's darshan. That is only for about an hour in the beginning session. And now on other sessions, this was not allowed by Baba. Now there will be queue of people approaching Baba and paying their respects. And this Jal Idol, he is standing in the queue like this, folded hands and approaching Baba. As and when the queue is proceeding further, he is also going closer and closer to Baba. And when he comes right in front of Baba, Baba looks at him and Baba says, I feel very happy to see you. I feel very happy to see you. And then he calls that person and embraces. A person of no value. Nobody noticing the presence of this person. Nobody cares for him, whether he has come or he has not. And nobody takes a note of his presence. That person could please God man. What a fortune. What a luck. You say, I would say he is able to please Baba. A person who is just so very insignificant, that person is able to please the avatar of the age. It's not a simple thing. It is not an ordinary thing. It is not a simple thing. And that was Jal Idul, very nice person. Whenever he comes to Guru Prasad, he will definitely talk with me for some time. Very, very soft speaking person. Now, this is Guru Prasad. There are certain other incidents when there used to be some amusing incidents. I will tell you about Madhusudan. Madhusudan, after his marriage, somehow he used to come late to Guru Prasad in the afternoon. See, in Guru Prasad, there used to be two sessions. One is in the morning, say on Sundays, especially on the holidays and Sundays, Baba, we were allowed to enter Guru Prasad at 8 o'clock. We have to be there at 8 o'clock. As Baba is sitting there, we have to be there at 8 o'clock. So we on our bicycle will prepare ourselves and come to Guru Prasad. From 8 to 10, about 10, at the most 10:30, at the most, there will be first session. Then we will be allowed to go home for our lunch. We don't take lunch at such a odd time. This is so very early in the morning. Say 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Our time is in the afternoon, say about 1 o'clock or so. But then the afternoon session will start at 2 o'clock. And by after we take our food, take our lunch, we have to present ourselves in Guru Prasad at 2 o'clock. Baba will be coming there and sitting there at 2 o'clock. In between time, Baba would ask us out of his unbounded compassion. He will ask the people there, the visitors, that in the afternoon you cycle long ways from your house, and then there is a hot sun in the middle of afternoon. In the middle of the day, you travel in the hot sun. So better after you come here, if you come a little bit earlier, until I come, you can have a good nap in the afternoon, because you are just taken food and you can have a good nap. And look at the atmosphere in Guru Prasad. The atmosphere was that there were very spacious rooms. Even the Mandili Hall is supposed to be just a side hall. It was also a very big one. The main hall was quite a big one. The other rooms were quite big ones, and all the amenities. There were very beautiful carpets spread over all the floor, and then there will be a very tall roof. On that, very big fans will be revolving all the time, and so everybody will feel like having a good nap in the afternoon, having a good sleep in the afternoon. And Baba has allowed us. So we will come a little bit earlier, and after our lunch, we'll come and lie down there on the soft carpets, enjoying the whole uh, pleasant atmosphere. We will lie down, and during that time, we will go into a deep sleep at times. We will go into a deep sleep, not able to not able to make out as to anybody is coming inside or going out. We are not aware. We will be in a deep sleep, and our compassionate Father will very slowly come from the side room, side door, with one hand on Erech's shoulder, and in the other hand a long stick, can stick, a long one, very flexible. He will come very softly, not making any sound, and those who are found sleeping with, raise his hand like this and give a hard blow. And just imagine a, a person who is in a deep sleep and he gets this beating. So he simply gets up and he cannot make out what has happened. And that man is smiling at you, looking at you and smiling, and Erich is also smiling. This is the compassion of our compassionate Father. And as I told you that Madhusudana was just married, and every time
Oh,
there will be
Pratap,
sorry.
Pratap, 1 second. Did he go all around the room with all the people lying down? He just do it a number of
No, no,
times?
no. By the time he gives one or two strokes like that, other people will get alerted. They will get up immediately, stand up.
Yeah, okay.
He will like to do that, but then with that sound and the people getting up, and there will be some sort of sound, then other people will get alerted. They will get up. At times, certain times, he won't get anybody. He will just comes with that intention, but none, none is he doesn't get any victim, and then he will express very displeasure. Today is not a good day for I could
No
I could not get
customers.
I could not get any customer for that was it.
Did anybody decide just to fake like they're asleep, just so that Baba would come and hit them? Did anybody do that?
No. But yes, at times what would happen that if if Baba is coming and was about to hit, and if somebody is awake, he will push the other man, uh, just indicating that Baba is come, get up. He will be alerted and he will get up. Once he gets up, then Baba won't do that. Only when he is sleeping, Baba will hit you. And that hitting was not, ordinary hitting. It was with full heart he will hit. with full heart, very heartily we ate big. That used to a nice time really. And in the afternoon, after we come from home after our lunch, he will ask everybody, "Had you good lunch?" Yes. What was what was cooked for today? Because it used to be holiday prime. Sunday day is is a day of non-vegetarian food for all of many of us. Those who are non-vegetarians, they will have non-vegetarian food, especially on Sundays. So Baba would ask like this. He will gesture like this. This is animal cut, and you had good diet today. That was Baba's gesture. Very very enjoyable time we had. And once, as I told you, that due to some reason or the other, since Madhusudan was married, his wife will tell him give him some work, or that child was there, that he has to, attend to that. And many times he used to come late. And once it so happened that it was quite some time because for about an hour he was late, and Baba is frequently asking why. There is also one very strange thing that Madhusudan was staying on one side, I was staying on another side. But every time I come here, Baba would ask why Madhusudan has not come. So I would tell Baba, he is staying this side, I am staying this side. But again, next time Baba would ask the same question. And if Madhusudan comes before me, he will ask, "Where is Pratap?" That used to be usual Baba's practice. Madhusudan comes, he will ask, "Where is Pratap?" If Pratap comes before, Baba would ask, "Where is Madhusudan?" So that used to happen. And this time, this particular day, Madhusudan came very late for about an hour or so. And Baba was very curiously inquiring as to where is Madhusudan, why is not come and all that. And ultimately, he asked all the people present there when as soon as Madhusudan enters the room, enter the main Mandali hall, just on the doorway, one has to gesture like this and use a very bad word. We call it gali. In Hindi, it is called gali. So bad word. With this gesture, that word was also given by Mir Baba. It's very bad word. And
That everybody was supposed to stand up and call him a
yes,
whatever
yes, in a chorus, in a chorus.
in a chorus. Okay. What
And
what does the
Madhusudan,
word mean, or can you give us a little hint of what it means?
no, no, please don't ask me that.
Okay. Goer knows it, I'm sure.
I could have told you in person, but not before.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Okay.
it was not not a good word.
And how did
But but
Madhusudan respond? What was
uh,
Madhusudan's reaction?
he was really sir, what is happening? He was very taken aback. What is happening? All these people raising their hands like this and uttering that word. He was puzzled for some time. He could not understand what is happening. Therefore, thereafter, I told him after the session was over, we were returning home. I told him that you were late. That is why Baba had asked every one of us to utter that word and give you that gali. So now I think, would you like to hear a song that day? Some
Yeah.
Prakash had. You would like to have that
Yeah.
because that
This
that that is not a very short. That is quite a good
yeah.
about 5 6 stanzas. So
This is the song that you wrote, right?
yes, 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 yes.
Do you have a translation of it, or
Sorry.
that can you translate it for us?
Yes, yes, of course, of
Good.
course. Without that, people won't be able to enjoy the feeling. So by the time our time is over, I will be able to sing that song and finish it.
Jeff, ask him what the name of the song is, please. The bhajan.
Sorry, sorry.
What is Jai Baba Pratap?
Jai Baba, Jai Baba.
I was just wondering the name of the song that you're going to sing. Can you tell us?
That is तेरे साए में सदा मेरा रहे गुजर हो. तेरे साए में सदा मेरा रहे गुजर हो. तेरी बाहों में मेरी जिंदगी बसर हो. That's a very emotional song.
Yeah.
And nice to see you. Thank you.
Nice to see you.
तेरे साए में सदा मेरा रहे गुजर हो. तेरे साए में सदा मेरा रहे गुजर हो. तेरे साए में सदा मेरा तेरे साए में सदा मेरा रहे हो. तेरे साए में सदा मेरा रहे गुजर हो. तेरी बाहों में मेरी जिंदगी बसर हो. तेरी बाहों में मेरी जिंदगी बसर हो. Giving you the meaning of it. तेरे साए में सदा मेरा रह गुजर हो. तेरी बाहों में मेरी जिंदगी बसर हो. Let me walk on the path under your shelter. Let me walk on the path under your shelter. Let me live my life in your arms. Let me always live my life in your arms. Next stanza is, तेरी आंखों से छलकता वो प्यार मुझको मिले. तेरी आंखों से छलकता वो प्यार मुझको मिले. मेरी रग रग में उसी प्यार का असर हो. The meaning is, let me get that love which is drizzling through your eyes, and let every vein and every fiber of my body be charged with your love. This I am going to sing this stanza. तेरी आँखों से छलकता वो प्यार मुझको मिले, तेरी आँखों से छलकता वो प्यार मुझको मिले, मेरे रग रग में उसी प्यार का असर हो, मेरे रग रग में उसी प्यार का असर तेरी आंखों की रोशनी में मेरी राह बने, तेरी आंखों की रोशनी में मेरी राह बने, हर घड़ी हर मुकाम पर तेरी नजर हो, तेरी आंखों की रोशनी में मेरी राह बनी, हर घड़ी हर मुकाम पर तेरी नजर हो. Let the path of my life be illumined by the radiance emanating from your eyes, and let your watchful eye be there on me always and at every stage of my life. At every stage of my life, let there be your watchful eye on me. तेरी आँखों की रोशनी में मेरी राह बने, तेरी आँखों की रोशनी में मेरी राह बने, हर घड़ी हर मुकाम पर तेरी नजर हो, हर घड़ी हर मुकाम पर तेरी नजर हो. Next stanza is, तू तेरा जज्ब ये जलवा मुझे दिखा जाना, तू तेरा जज्ब ये जलवा मुझे दिखा जाना, जब तेरे दीद के काबिल मेरी नजर हो, तू तेरा जज्ब ये जलवा मुझे दिखा जाना, जब तेरे दीद के काबिल मेरी नजर हो. Oh beloved, let me have a glimpse of your splendid beauty, but only when my eyes become capable of containing that beauty. You show me your beauty, but when I am able to contain that beauty. I would quote some of the example. It is always said that the beauty of God or the glory of God, it cannot be seen by your usual eye. They require a special eyes, special eyesight. And if one tries or one gets that, he may lose his eyesight. There have been some such examples in Mehrabad when Baba used to sit. Just behind the Samadhi, there is a seclusion room, and there is a little open ground also, but within that area. In the latter days, this Kekobad used to stay there. Now, there Baba was staying in seclusion, and one lady, she was servant, she was serving uh, the female mandali. She used to bring every day some milk for Baba. Baba was on fast. Only once he would take. And a day, some particular day, she found that the door was little bit open, and she just thought that because of the wind, the door must have opened. So he just went there to close it, and she saw Baba. These rays of light are coming out of Baba's eyes, and Baba would have had to control that. And believe me, thereafter, for 3 days, this woman had lost her eyesight. That side of divinity is not a easy thing for us to get. It requires special eyesight. The similar is the example of one Krishna Nair. He was from Kerala. He was also keeping night duty for Baba. He was supposed to there as a guard. When Baba is inside, Baba is sitting in seclusion inside, he was supposed to keep a guard. And only when Baba rings a bell, then he can enter that compound. That was the arrangement which was made. And once it so happened that when he was standing there, he heard the bell ringing. And he thought that Baba must have rung that bell because he maybe requires something. So just entered inside. And Baba was standing looking at the sun, and the same brightness was in his eyes. And he looked at, and then he had to contain that. Meher Baba had to take back all that. And this man became unconscious. Krishna and I became unconscious. So Baba had to, Baba pulled his muscle. Actually, he took out that muscle. It was detached from that, and that remained till the end of his life. Thereafter, that broken muscle had not been done. That Baba had not done that, he would have passed away. Krishna Nayaram would have died. That was Baba had said afterwards. So that sight is not very easy sight. That is what this stanza says. तू तेरा जज्बे जलवा मुझे दिखा जाना जब तेरे दीद के काबिल मेरी नजर हो जब तेरे दीद के काबिल मेरी नजर Next stanza is इस कदर तू मेरे हर जिस्म में समा जाए इस कदर तू मेरे हर जिस्म में समा जाए मेरे सांसों भी तू मेरे करीब रहो इस कदर तू मेरे हर जिस्म में समा जाए मेरे सांसों से भी तू मेरे करीब रहो The meaning is, oh my beloved, may it be so that you permeate through my whole being so as to be closer to me than my own breath. Oh my beloved, may it be that you permeate through my whole being in such a way that you come closer to me than my own breath. I sing this stanza. कदर तू मेरे हर जिस्म में समा जाए, इस कदर तू मेरे हर जिस्म में समा जाए, इस कदर तू मेरे हर जिस्म में समा जाए, मेरे सांसों से भी तू मेरे करीब हो, मेरे सांसों से भी तू मेरे करीब
Pratap, did
Yes,
you
yes.
did you have an opportunity to sing that to Baba, or did you write
No,
it after Baba
no,
dropped his body?
no, no. It is much after Baba dropped his body.
Yeah.
Much after. Next stanza is, एक तेरा प्यार कभी ना रहे दुश्वार मुझे, एक तेरा प्यार कभी ना रहे दुश्वार मुझे, तेरी महफिल में मेरे नाम का जिक्र हो. You see, the meaning is, in the assembly of your lovers, you are showering your love on everyone in abundance. My beloved, don't forget to mention me. Because I had loved you and served you with all my heart and my sincerity. So don't forget me. Whenever there is an assembly of lovers and you are going giving love in abundance to everyone, don't forget me. Tomorrow, when when the assembly of this assembly that you are holding here, Jeff is holding here, of so many people, sometime will come, then you will remember me.
Beautiful.
That is what is here. Now, एक तेरा प्यार कभी ना रहे दुश्वार मुझे, एक तेरा प्यार कभी ना रहे दुश्वार मुझे, तेरी महफिल में मेरे नाम का जिक्र हो, तेरी महफिल में मेरे नाम का जिक्र हो. The last stanza which I am reading. जैसे भी हो प्रताप को मेहर कबूल करे, मेरे हर सोजे तमन्ना में एक मेहर हो, जैसी भी हो प्रताप को मेहर कबूल करे, मेरे हर सोजे तमन्ना में एक मेहर हो. The meaning is, however good or bad Pratap may be, may Meher Baba, out of his compassion, accept him. He may be good or bad, but Baba may accept him. Let there be a burning longing for Meher Baba to
Oh, Pratap, we have. Oh, Pratap, can you back up and say that again? You disappeared. We can't hear you.
Oh, you're muted.
I'm.
Pratap, you're muted.
So Pratap.
Yes, please.
There.
Oh, good, good.
Last time I am just singing. जैसी भी हो प्रताप को मेरे कबूल करे जैसे भी हो प्रताप को मेरे कबूल करे मेरे हर सोच तमन्ना में एक मेहर हो मेरे हर सोच तमन्ना में एक मेहर हो तेरे साए में सदा मेरा रहे गुजर हो तेरी बाहों में मेरी जिंदगी बसर हो
Beautiful.
Jai Baba, thank you, sir. Thank you
And
so
that
much, Jai Baba.
those are all your words, huh?
Yes, please.
Those were all those were your own words that you
Yes,
composed.
yes, yes,
Beautiful.
yes, yes. Thank you.
Hey, before we end, can you remember there was a scene? I don't know if you were in Ganesh Gardens or what, where one of the old followers of Baba from way back said to Baba about the butcher. Do you recall that? A butcher. He he said a butcher has more compassion than you.
Yes, yes, yes.
Or
There,
however that
yes,
what's
yeah,
do you
yes.
can you re
That
yeah.
you want me to read it or you have to sing it?
Well, no, this was something that that was said to Baba.
Yes, it was sung before Baba. That was sung before Baba. That was uh, that was in botanical garden. A, a good darshan program was there. Baba was meeting so many people. So many people were there. And Baba abruptly asked me to sing a song unusually because we always used to sing along with Madhusudan and when only when Madhusudan is not there, then we would sing before Baba. But that particular day, Baba asked me to sing, and that is right in the presence of Madhusudan. Madhusudan was our senior brother. He used to sing so beautifully, and he has composed also beautiful songs. So we used to always take him to be our leader. We have learned so much of singing from him. So we owe so much from him, to him. That song was रूठ गए क्यों मेहर हमारी. Why Meher Baba has been indifferent to me. बार बार दिल उनको पुकारे. My heart is calling out for him. My heart is calling out for him. That was a song which I sang before Baba.
Well,
You are
one of the stories that I remember is that you said where one of his you know, old followers said, a butcher has more love than you. and Baba, said,
Yes, yes, yes,
"What do you
yes,
mean by
yes, yes,
this?" Right?
yes, yes, yes.
And
No, that
what did that gentleman say?
that gentleman said that he must have been in Baba's old contact, because must have been Baba's friend in early days. And then he was standing like this against the wall with his hands folded like this, and Baba is sitting right in front. I mean, quite a distance. There are so many people sitting around Baba, and he says from there, he's standing. He says, Baba, better than you is a butcher. Better than you is a butcher, because butcher at least cuts the throat in a one stroke. But you are such a butcher who cuts the throat very slowly, slowly, so that there should be more and more pain.
It delays the whole process.
Oh,
Yes,
Yep.
yes, yes, yes,
oh,
yes. And once also it so happened that I used to come in time always. I was very particular about that. I had told my wife that if you are ready, I will take you. Otherwise, you manage yourself. And I used to take my bicycle and go to Guruprasad at at the correct time. But then couple of times it so happened that I had some problem with the bicycle. I used to go on bicycle. Once it got punctured, then on another occasion the chain started giving me trouble, and that is how I was little late, not much late, maybe few minutes, say a couple of minutes. But then Baba took that opportunity and said that I had already got married then. I was married then, and Baba took that opportunity to what should I say? Ba- Baba says that after marriage you are spoiled. You have got spoiled because your attention is towards your wife more than your attention towards me. And I just said, no, no, Baba, it has never been so, no, Baba. No, Baba, it has never been so. No, no, no. We should be punished. We should be punished. And what is that punishment? That is worth hearing. What is that punishment? Baba said that your throat should be cut with a blunt knife so that you may get more and more pains. uh,
oh my
so,
God.
these
Oh,
were the times, beautiful
oh,
times we had with Baba.
oh,
Nice opening.
oh.
So Pratap,
Re-
oh,
yes, please.
so let's bring it to a close, um, and just see if there's any. We'll have a last quote, and then because it's kind of late here.
Yes,
It's morning there. Um, Goer, have you got a quote handy there?
I.
Yes,
You
I
are
do.
asking.
Yes, I
You
do,
are.
Jack.
Oh, go ahead, Pratap first. Yeah, go ahead,
Okay.
Pratap.
So, you want me to quote some?
Yeah, we'll have two quotes, your quote and Goer. What quote can you give us?
Life at its best,
Yeah.
when when understood, life is a zest. When understood, life is a zest. When misunderstood, life is a pest. For the for the pilgrims of the path, life is a test.
Oh,
When relinquished through love, life is at
That's
its
it.
best.
Beautiful.
I,
So then we'll have Goer read a quote of Bob's, and then we'll have a few moments of silence.
Yes, please. Yes.
So, Jai Baba.
Jai
Unless
Baba.
unless you give up the breath of your desire and die to yourself, you cannot
Yes.
be the breath of your life and live forever.
Yes. Yes.
Very nice.
Read that once again.
Unless you give up the breath of your desire and die to yourself, you cannot make me the breath of your life and live forever.
Oh,
Wow.
Mm.
I had
Yes.
never heard that one. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Let's have a few moments of silence.
Thank you.
and you know,
Oh,
Jeff, we should have Pratap again. He's so very enjoyable. I enjoyed his talk.
for
Really,
sure.
yeah, yeah. He has so many stories, you know, and we love it.
Yeah.
That was the
Beautiful.
best time I had ever. Nice.
Wonderful.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, a few moments of silence.
Okay.
Hey, Baba.
Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.
For
Thank
that,
you.
Pratap, you brought Baba right into
Yes.
right into our consciousness, right
Yes.
into our sight, inner sight.
Indeed. Yeah, indeed. Yeah. I was with Baba all this time. Believe
Ah.
me.
She came all the way from Iran to California, and now,
Uh-huh. You know,
and now she's right in Baba's presence.
yes, yes. Actually, Pratap has been to our house. He remembers when he came to California.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Well, Pratap, thank you
Thank you,
for
brother.
Jai Baba. Jai
Jai Baba.
Baba.
Jai
uh,
Thank you,
Baba.
Pratap.
Jai Baba. Much,
Jai
much
Baba.
love.
Jai Baba.
Thank you.
Jai
Thank you.
Jai
Jai
Baba,
Jai
Pratap.
Baba.
Jai
Yeah.
Baba.
Baba.
Thank you.
Jai
Jai
Baba.
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 Thank you,
Thank
everybody.
Jai
you,
Thank you,
Baba.
Jeff.
Pratap.